Hi, friends. Good morning. For a long time, I had been thinking of talking to you, and I thought, let me use this quarantine period to get back to you. You see, we always think that whatever I had undergone is my fault. I had undergone a lot of struggles. I lost my dear daughter, who was hardly 11 years old, in 1993. I lost my father. Then I lost my mother in 1997 of cancer. I was jobless from 2002 to 2005 when I joined this practice. Then I fell seriously sick, and I came to know that it is not only my strength which will pull me out, but I have to look into my weaknesses also and work on them. Our weaknesses keep us very busy, and developing new habits in this busy schedule is a hard task. So it's very simple. If we can do away with a few of our bad habits which hinder our progress, we can achieve a lot. So today I will talk something about the weaknesses I have overcome to lead a peaceful life, to be eternally happy. And that's why I thought that I will talk to you about the don'ts. Most of the time, we as leaders will always be telling you, do this, do that. But today, I will like to tell you what we should not do. Number one is stop feeling sorry about yourself. Most of the time, we are sorry for ourselves because we love to invite people for pity parties. We pity ourselves and we invite people for pity parties. We want people to come and sympathize with us. But what really does matter is that you must stop self pity. Don't waste time on feeling sorry for the things you have done. Those are the things which help us to grow. We have to come out of our guilt feeling and chant to overcome them and stop inviting people for a pity party. Next is don't give away your power so easily. We generally give away our power. We try to please everyone. You want to do something, but maybe your father, maybe your wife, maybe your siblings don't want you to do it. The thing is that here we have to change our vocabulary. Suppose you give in to them, you change your vocabulary. Suppose you are in the office and your boss asks you to stay late. Don't grumble. Make a choice. Just say, I choose to stay late in the office. Or, whatever it may be, you say, I choose. When you choose, it's a matter of choice. That then it gives you energy. It's again a matter of choice. Number three is don't shy away from change. Remember, nothing changes unless you change. You have to change. And everything changes, change is constant. So don't shy away from changing yourself. And when you change, everything will change. And that leads to your human revolution. Don't squander. Next is don't squander away your energy on what you cannot control. There are a lot of things which you cannot control. This 21 days stay at home, you could not control. But there is a time when you have to use it benefitly. You have to use it for your own benefit, for the benefit of others. So the thing is, don't stop complaining, whining, worrying, and wishful thinking. It doesn't solve your problem. It rather increases your problem. That's the best time for you to grow, for you to think about yourself. And next, don't try to please everyone. When you please everyone, you give away your power. You must try to lead your life on the values. You have to lead an authentic life or based on the values that you have. I would recommend that you write down 5 of your core values which you value very much and try to lead an authentic life on based on those values that you have learned from this practice, whether it antagonizes anyone or not. I am very sure your values, if based on our practice, will not annoy anyone and everyone will support you. Next, and it's very important, never ever dwell on your past. When you dwell on your past, you are wasting your time. You can never change your past, it's for guarantee. You can learn something from the past, but don't waste time on your past. If you haven't learned anything from your past, then just simply forget it. But don't stay there. Don't allow it to control you. The best time is now, the present. Everything depends on the present. Sensei has always said that lead a life based on present so that you can make your future better. Next is don't repeat the mistakes that you have done once. I don't say that we don't commit mistakes. We do. As human beings, we do commit mistakes. We are not robots. But committing mistakes again and again without learning any lesson out of it is simply useless. So, my point is don't repeat the mistakes that you have done. Write down the mistakes you have done. Write down against each what are the corrective measures that you can take or you have taken and learn a lesson out of it. My humble request is make writing a good habit that will lead you to eternal happiness. Next point is don't give up after failure. Sensei has many a times repeated that if you fall down 7 times, get up 8 times. If you give up so easily, that means you have not forged what Sensei has said. You have not made yourself strong. You have to make yourself strong and get up every time. Try and try and try. And for that, your Daimoku is the best tool. Lastly, and very important, don't expect immediate results. Things take time. Human evolution takes time. As most of you know, one of my guidances has been 3 T's. Things take time. It gives you strength. Your Daimoku gives you strength. It gives you mental strength. And for that strength, you have the best tool of faith, practice, and study. Lastly, before I wrap up, I just have a humble request. Don't waste these 21 days. You take it as a gift of Gonzon, gift of God, that you have got this time to improve yourself, to grow. Most of us complain that we don't have time to study, we don't have time to chant, we don't have time to visit members. This is the right time. You may not visit the members, but you can definitely call them up. You didn't have time to study. Now there is ample time for you to study Gosho, VC, and other things and become a good Buddha. You can nurture your Buddhahood, you can become a very good Bodhisattva if you just go on practicing and become better and better. Remember, nothing is good when better is expected. Thank you, friends. Before wrapping up, I will request you to give me a feedback that how do you like this? And my next video will be on prayers, which will be followed by karma. Thank you.